G'day and welcome to Bikes and Bits 1000. Today we're changing the oil and the oil filter on my 2021 Ninja 1000 SX. Tools we'll need today is an oil pan, oil filter, new crush washer, 17mm socket, oil filter removal, 3/8 inch drive, or I'm using a 1/2 inch with an adapter, and obviously some new oil. Let's get started. Alright, first up we need to remove the oil drain plug, which is located just here. This requires a 17mm socket to take that out. Of course, you need to warm up the bike first to make sure the oil drains a bit better. So let's remove this bolt now. Now I leave the filler screwed in because that way it actually slows the flow to start with. Just watch out because the oil's going to be a bit warm as it comes out. Take that off, make it a bit easier. Alrighty, there she drains. Right, next we need to remove the oil filter. We're using the oil filter removal tool just on a 3/8 socket. So this is a 65 to 67 millimeter removal tool, and we'll just get that on there now. Alright, next we've got to put the oil drain plug back in. Make sure you always replace the crush washer with a new one. And then we're going to tighten it up to the spec 21 foot-pounds. Next we've got to replace the oil filter with a new oil filter. Make sure you always put oil around the seal before you're putting it on. And then we'll tighten it up. You know, there's different conjecture about how tight you should have it. Generally have it hand tight, as tight as it'll go that way, and then a bit of about a quarter turn. Some people say half a turn, quarter to half a turn, but don't do it too tight. Alright, now we just got to fill with oil. Make sure you're always using the right one, using a 10W40. Yeah. Penrite, Australian made, gotta love that. Alright, now it takes about a bit under 4 litres when changing the oil filter. So let's just fill her up. So it was at this point that I started the bike and the dreaded oil light wouldn't turn off after a couple of seconds. So shut it off. You might have heard about having to burp the filter. It's a bit of a process, but effectively what you do is you need to loosen the oil filter whilst the bike's running, and then a bit of air escapes, tighten it back up, and you're good to go again. The oil light disappears. There we go. Alright, just make sure when you're all topped up that you're between the lines like this, and then you're pretty much done. Thanks for joining us today on Bikes and Bits 1000. Catch you later. Cheers.